Frontline, the largest scale game mode, has been revamped and is coming back to World of Tanks. The mode will become more diverse while keeping its main principles. This is still that long 30v30 battle, where the attackers need to capture the points of the defenders and destroy their large caliber gun turrets in the end. As before, respawns and combat reserves will be available, now with complex changes. The new Frontline will be closely connected to Battle Pass. You will be able to earn Battle Pass points for both reaching new Frontline tiers and performance in battles. And the main new feature has to do with vehicle tiers. Let's talk about things that will make the mode even more interesting. Frontline combat reserves are one of the main mode mechanics that allow you to inspire your teammates and hide them from enemy fire, as well as spotting the enemy and causing more damage to opponents. 3 new reserves have been added, and the old ones have been reworked. Increasing Frontline tiers doesn't improve the reserves anymore. The points are spent to unlock access to them. All reserves are divided into 3 categories. Attack reserves provide direct fire support. Airstrike and artillery strike were adapted for a new format, but their principle remains the same. The first is designed to counter fast vehicles, while the second works better against armor. The third new reserve is Minefield. It's similar to the Minefield from Steel Hunter, but exists on the battlefield for a longer time. Mines stun the enemy and cause damage. Their use is limited only by your tactics, holding off the enemy, control of important areas, or cutting off escape routes. The allied mines are highlighted with a marker. They can't cause damage to you, and you can't damage them. The enemy minefields are seen when within a 50-meter radius. You can destroy them with a shot, airstrike, artillery strike, or your own mines. Both minefields will be destroyed in this case. To do so, you need a direct hit. You can spot the markers over the enemy mines with the help of Sentinel and Recon Flight, Recon Reserves. They include 2 old reserves and 1 new one. Smokescreen has become more useful. Previously, it improved concealment and limited the view range of any tank inside it. Now, Smokescreen will cover the allies without any penalty to view range, while the enemy will receive penalty to view range without a bonus to concealment. Now it's important to know which Smokescreen are you in, allied or enemy. You can tell them apart by the color of the smoke. The Recon Flight Reserve works as before and can now detect enemy mines. And the new reserve is Sentinel. It passively improves view range during the whole battle. Activating it for more than half a minute will make you an ideal scout. During this time, a vehicle that is stationary for several seconds receives a bonus to concealment, spots minefields in a wide radius, and gives you the Commander's Vision System feature that decreases enemy concealment. The last category is Tactical Reserves. Now, if you use Inspire, it gives you a greater bonus than to your allies around you. The boost to the skills and perks of crews of the allied vehicles will remain the same, but the bonus for a player who uses this reserve will increase significantly. Engineering still increases the speed of capturing bases and the effectiveness of block and capture. However, it no longer provides accelerated recovery of vehicles on resupply points. Now, a new Tactical Reserve is responsible for that. Field Repairs accelerates repair in special zones. Using this reserve restores a part of vehicle's hit points within a few seconds. Also, the activated reserve reduces the damage from minefields. The active Field Repairs can't be interrupted by causing damage to the vehicle. Reserves are balanced in a way that suits the gameplay of each vehicle type. Instead of a different number of slots, all vehicles will have 3 slots, each for a separate category. You select 1 attack, 1 recon, and 1 tactical reserve. All players will start the battle with 1 reserve. You will get access to other reserves and improve them right in battle as you progress through ranks. The order of unlocking reserves depends on the vehicle type. For example, heavy tanks will only have an attack reserve at the start. Then they'll unlock a tactical reserve, and at last, a recon reserve. Main reserves for light tanks, SPGs, and tank destroyers are recon reserves, while tactical reserves will be the priority for medium tanks. The maximum level of reserve depends on their order. The first and main reserve can be improved to level 3, the second to level 2, and the third will remain in its basic state. This way, the reserves will underline the specific features of different vehicle types and provide them with everything they need for effective actions in battle. However, players make the final choice and decide what reserves to take into battle. The reworked reserves will unlock many new solutions and tactics, but the next new feature will change the rule of the game even more. An addition to the Frontline vehicle ranks. In the new Frontline format, there will be a test opportunity to play in Tier 9 vehicles, not from the start, but as the battle progresses. All players start the battle in Tier 8 vehicles. When the attacking team captures at least one base on the second line, Tier 9 vehicles will become available to all participants in battle at the same time when respawning. Any player whose vehicle has been destroyed will be able to give a new lease on life to their team. Changing vehicle tiers during battle will give the defenders a chance to regroup and counterattack. This will increase the diversity and intensity of battles and add more depth and intrigue. It will also unlock a new use for tanks received for Expedition and Battle Pass. You can rent Tier 9 vehicles just like Tier 8s. All vehicles are available from the first stage. You can rent the vehicles for credits, while 2 more Tier 9 vehicles will be given for free for reaching new Frontline tiers. The Frontline garage will be respectively divided into 2 tiers. Don't forget to select and equip the vehicles of both tiers. However, if your goal is to earn as many credits as possible, you can fight the whole battle on Tier 8 premium tanks. The mode Economy will let you earn credits in Tier 9 vehicles. Frontline 2021 will open new horizons for large-scale battles. There will be cool-headed tactics and fierce attacks, combinations of allied reserves and enemy counter-reserves, daring attacks deep behind enemy lines, and unexpected help from seemingly defeated allies. You will be able to try all this very soon. Fight, complete Battle Pass and Frontline, and share your feedback with us. Good luck on the battlefield.